What's up guys, I'm Jake and this is the Blender 2.49b tutorial for the basics of how to use it. And if you don't have 2.49b yet, you can go to the Blender homepage, click on the download tab, and you're gonna get the 2.459 right here, which is the newest version, or whatever version's out when you see this video. But you want to go click up on the older versions and then click this little link right here, and it'll give you the entire list of all the ones that have come out so far. You're going to go down to 2.49b. I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download it again. And once you have that downloaded and installed, you're going to want to open it up. This is the 3D version where you're going to see all the stuff that you're going to be making, but you're also going to get this other window. It's basically a prompt telling you what's going on with it, if there's an error or not. I'll go over that later in other videos. Now, first things first is how to navigate around the screen. Now, right now you're going to see a square and this little circular thing. We're not going to go over the circular thing right yet, but I'm going to show you how to get around the screen. Now you're going to hold the middle mouse button and drag, and that will rotate you around the screen. Once you get that down, there is another feature where you scroll up on the middle mouse button. When you scroll up, it zooms in. When you scroll down, it zooms out. So now you have rotate, zoom, and rotate's kind of like taking it and just turning it in your hand. Zooms like making it closer to your face. Then a third one is called pan. This basically is like you're sliding the cube left and right or up and down. That can be done with shift, middle mouse button, click and drag. And that is how you basically move around the screen. There are also hotkeys to get to, versions, like get back to that square you had in the beginning. To get back to the square you had in the beginning, it's 7, which is top view, 3 is side view, and 1 is front view. Now you can tell if you have front view if you have the blue axis and the red axis, and you can also tell down here in the bottom left corner of the screen. Side view has green and blue, and top view just has green and red. Now the green axis is called the y-axis. The x is the red, and the blue is the z-axis. That's why there's 3 dimensions. And there's also another hotkey which gets you out of orthographic, which is like the measurements, I guess you could say, into more perspective, which is what you'd see in real life. That is 5. So now we're in perspective view, and that is what you'd see more like real life. When you render, you're gonna be using it in perspective view, but it does that automatically. I'll go over that later. I'm Jake, and this was the basics part 1, I guess, of Blender 2.49b.